In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to build a content machine that actually attracts premium clients. And this is going to be very beneficial for those of you who already have an established offer. You're already having sales and seeing great transformation in your clients' lives and in their business. But you have not started content marketing, or you just haven't been very consistent with it. So today I'm going to be going over my 3C framework. I've been noticing everyone loves to create frameworks. So I've been thinking about it. What is my own framework? And I've been thinking about how to create frameworks for different things. It allows you to reverse engineer something. So for example, I was trying to figure out how to create intros for my podcast. So I took my favorite podcasts and I listened through the introductions and I figured out, okay, how are they formatting them? What ways are they using their words? And so then I created my own little intro outwork framework, which I can get into another episode. But in today's episode, we're going to be talking about creating a content machine and my framework around it. So I was really trying to figure out, what do I call this? I was like 3C framework, 3T, 3P, 3G. You can kind of make it whatever you want. And I was like, a lot of people are doing P's, like people, profit, planet, people, policies, profit. I don't know. I see a lot of P frameworks. And then when you get into podcasting, there's already a lot of P's. And so I was like, okay, let's try to do something with C's. C, content, C. So let's do the 3C framework, where we're going to, 1, create confidence and authority. We're going to connect with your community and show credibility. And we're going to collaborate, which is going to allow you to expand and multiply. And this is going to be a very raw and authentic conversation because my kids are here, they're loud, they're screaming, and I'm a little sick and I got that raspy voice going on. So it's kind of fun to talk, but it is, again, a little raspy. All right, so let's dive into the C3 framework. The first C is going to be confidence. This is when you create content and posts around problems that you can actually solve. And this is going to help build up confidence and trust with new people in your ecosystem. So this is going to be great for your ideal clients who are searching for a specific problem. They type it in the Google or YouTube, and then your face and your name pops up that you're solving that specific problem, right? And these posts are going to help you position you as the go-to expert in your niche, because your name is hopefully going to be popping up more and more. So for me, for example, if I create more content around helping people to launch podcasts or to edit podcasts, then I would become, he's the podcast expert. Or I'm going to be more so leaning towards creating content that is going to help build up your business. So, Nick, he is the content creation guy who helps me create content for my business, right? And I've been noticing there are businesses who are the lead gen businesses, the closing sales businesses, and I think I'm going to be right there in the middle. So helping people take those leads that you have and then convert them into sales. So still marketing, helping you get your name and your brand out there. This is going to be your main form of content, where you're just putting out content about things in your industry, showcasing your expertise in it, and all showing behind the scenes, however you want to do it. You're just going to create episodes that create confidence and authority for your name and in your brand. So that's the first C. The second C is going to be connect. This is where you're going to connect with your community, and it's going to help you grow your credibility. Right? You're going to have interviews with current clients, past clients. You're going to showcase clients. You're going to showcase their transformation that you had. My kids are screaming right now, which is totally understandable. They just got home from school and they're hungry, they're tired, they have to do their homework. But also, Dad has been preaching about doing content, so I'm going to just keep doing it. Was super busy this weekend, and yeah, a lot of great things happening in our life. So back to that second part of the C3 framework, we're going to connect. This is where we gather your community. This is where you gather your current clients and past clients. You can interview them on your show, or you can take segments of their aspects of your business. So for example, for me, I can say, I've been working with Eddie Aldrete. We have another podcast coming out. He interviewed the county judge on Proposition A and B to go over. It's just like a local San Antonio thing. So if you're in San Antonio, you would totally understand what Prop A and B is. And he had a great conversation, and it really helped people to understand the truth about Prop A and Prop B. And so I can interview him on a show and talk about, well, how did that episode affect the election? How did it do? And in hindsight, and to let you know, they all passed. And I really think a lot of the content he puts out really helps bridges the gap of business community and politics and really informs the voter on how to vote. So the best propositions will pass for the local community. Another example from this framework, I think Shane Sams and his wife, they do a great job at this. So if you listen to the Flipped Lifestyle podcast, a lot of their episodes, they're interviewing their community members, and you hear the great transformation of these lives of the people in their community, of how they went from school teachers to entrepreneurs who started their own community. And so when you're listening to this, you're like, oh, I want to join their community. I want to learn how to start my own community so I can leave my 9 to 5 and so that I can start living this flipped lifestyle. So go through a list of your current clients and past clients, or who could you have on your show? Who could you interview and see the transformations you took them through? And this is going to help for new people who are listening to have deeper trust for you. This is also great for those who are in your community going through your program currently. It gives them hope and something to continue to work and strive for. So those are the first 2 C's. Let's get into the third and final C of this C3 framework when it comes to creating content for your business. And that is going to be collaborate. So I know a lot of people, when they first start their podcast, they do an interview style format where they bring on their guests and they talk to their guests and get to really know their guests, their backstory, their life story. And it's about an hour-long conversation about the guests. But then the host never really talks about their business, even though it is his or her business that they're trying to grow and to build, but they keep on bringing other people to highlight their business. So when I talk about the collaborate C, we're bringing on guest experts, and we're bringing them onto your show that they can serve your audience. And of course, it is going to be a little promotion for them because they're putting their name out there, but you are bringing them onto your show so you can highlight them as an expert in their field, but they are going to be delivering value for your audience. So still, you are the host of the show. You're bringing value to your audience. It's okay to bring on guests as long as you're supporting your audience, right? And the show is for your audience. So it's not going to be a conversation between 2 people and the audience is listening in. No, it's a conversation between the 2 people, and you're bringing value for your audience to help build up your audience and help build up their goals, right? Whatever that may be in what industry you are. All right, so let's go over the 3C framework, a little quick overview, right? The first one is confidence. We're going to create content around things that you know to make you an expert in your field. The second one is the connect. We're going to bring people from your community, current clients, past clients, and it's going to help build up the community aspect of your business. And the third one is to collaborate, bringing on guest experts to help your audience with a specific problem that correlates to your offer and how you serve people, right? And with that, it keeps your long form content pretty versatile. So you don't have to do solo episodes week after week after week. You don't have to do only interview episodes because let's face it, it does get tiring connecting, collaborating, and bringing people on, coordinating. And you don't have to just always be showcasing your clients and always showcasing their wins. It's just a really good versatile mix of content that you can create. And this is just a good little framework to help you get started if you are thinking about getting started or you're just looking for ways to expand your current content repertoire. So now that we have our 3C framework in place, we're recording our episodes week after week. After that, you need to promote your show consistently. And I'm pretty sure you already have an email list. And if you don't, then make sure you start one because you're going to be promoting your episode each and every week along with the other email content that you're already putting out there. So it just adds another little ping to your audience's mailbox. Of course, you're delivering value to them. It's just a not annoying little like offer, another like sale, another discount. You are delivering them another piece of content that is helpful for them. And of course, when you have that long form video, the long form podcast, you're going to create your little social snippets that you're going to be putting on all your different social media channels, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want to put them. you can use this long form to help you create more consistent posts. And of course, the most important way that you're going to be able to grow your podcast and listenership is to have people organically share it. And that's the best way that these shows grow, is having people share your show. And that's why it's really important to ask people to rate and review and to share, and to make it as easy as possible. So if it comes into an inbox, people can quickly take the link and copy it and share it to their friends and family or whoever else they need to share it with. And of course, each week after you are sharing and promoting, you want to make sure that you are actually collecting data and analytics. Create links and put them in your show notes, in your social posts. Use tools like Bitly or short.io. Track the analytics, seeing where are the clicks coming from. And of course, make sure all of that's being pointed to your landing page or to your offer, so you can see how many people are clicking on the links, and the people coming to your landing page, where are they coming from? Is it coming from the social post? Is it coming from the specific episodes? Just make sure you have a dashboard of it. So when you do that, you can see, okay, this is the content my audience are liking, they're not liking. Oh, this is the kind of content that actually leading people in deeper into my sales funnel. And that's what it is. It's just simply creating content for the audience. It's promoting your content, and then it's keeping the analytics behind it. And then it's just rinse and repeat from there. And that's how you grow, is being consistent, measuring the data, and giving value for your audience. So if you've seriously been considering creating content and being more consistent or prolific with it, if you want to learn more about my system and how I can implement it into your business, just go to insidetheoffer.com/content. You can watch a short little video. And if it's something that you're interested in, feel free to reach out and I'll be more than happy to help you out. And if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to comment below about which part of the 3C framework are you thinking about implementing into your current content strategy. And of course, if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, please leave that 5-star review so we can continue to help and grow this show and build a community around those business leaders who are looking to grow their business through value-driven content marketing. And I hope you all have a very blessed week. Take care and God bless.